The Missouri National Guard one-on-one. Missouri National Guard, always ready, always there.
All right, we're joined by Mizzou offensive coordinator Josh Henson, and how many people have asked you about Colt 45 in the last couple of days?
Well, a lot of people have asked me and texted me about it, and I kind of wish all that stuff wasn't out there, what our plays are called, So obviously we'll be changing the name of that, and it's one of those things. I mean, those plays truly are, you use them, every, 2 or 3 years or something, I mean, you're not going to use those plays all the time. But anyway, obviously it was, it worked, so you look smart when it works. If it wouldn't have worked, everybody said, why are you doing that on 2nd and 2, if you had lost yards there. So, but we had a high level of confidence through the week watching it. I mean, you saw the way Bud threw that ball. I mean, he made some great throws on it all week long, and we had a high level of confidence watching it, and through practice, and obviously they execute on game day, so it was a good thing.
Well, now Florida's coming in, and as we know, Maddie is going to be in the quarterback spot for the next 3 to 5 weeks, depending on James' recovery. What's kind of the approach from your perspective in getting him ready and having him take that jump from quarterback to starter here, or from backup to starter?
Well, I think first of all, we've seen Maddie, progress through the season. He's gotten better and better each week, and he gets a lot of reps, with our twos. So I think the biggest thing is just, all the little details of all the things you got to do. And he's chomping at the bit to get started. He's in here at 9 o'clock this morning. Hey, what plays are we running? Like, hey, we're just, give us a minute here, to get all this worked out. We'll let you know tonight. So, he's chomping at the bit. He's excited to get started, and then. So you just go through the process. But, we go through this every week, even with James. When James, our quarterback, go through the process, what do we really like? Does this look good, the way we run it, the way we're executing it? And there's plays we eliminate, and there's plays we leave in, and you try to run your best plays. So we'll do this. It'll be no different for Maddie this week.
He is one of these kids, though, for people who don't know his background. I mean, he's been playing the spread since he was, 12, 13 years old. He came out of a kind of a spread football factory in Ohio with his dad as the head coach there. So how much does kind of the just years and years of reps that he has in this system in general kind of help him whenever he's thrust into a situation like that?
Oh, I think it helps. I mean, you look at a guy like, in Missouri's past, and Chase Daniels, who was obviously the spread offense was something that came very easy to him in the reads and what I'm looking at and all those kind of things. So I think Maddie's a lot the same way. He's been seeing these things for years, and he's got a good base of knowledge there. So I think all that experience will definitely help him.
And he's got all these weapons, too. I mean, how much does it help him that he's got a big, healthy offensive line, 3 top-level running backs, and then all these weapons at receivers? Sure.
Well, I think it definitely helps. He's got a lot of good players around him. Those guys have been making plays, and, so we just got to continue to do what we've been doing. Will there be things that Maddie maybe does a little different or that we do a little different? Sure, but our base offense, what we've done, is what we're going to do. And, the nice thing is James is going to be right there for Maddie, too, to help him, through these things, And I said this to somebody earlier, he's been watching James play at a very high level for the last, 6 weeks, obviously, or 7 weeks. And I think that's been a good thing for Maddie, too, to see how James has played and what we've been doing with him and the things he's been completing and they're open and how he's getting the ball to the receivers and different things. So I think Maddie will pick up right where James left off, and we'll just kind of go from there.
And if worse comes to worse, like LaDamian says, Bud's got a cannon, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just put Bud in there.
Well, Josh, we appreciate your time. Good luck this week against Florida.
Thank you.
That's Josh Henson, Mizzou offensive coordinator. Don't miss the Tigers in Florida this Saturday on your local SEC TV affiliate at 11:20.